This conference will now be recorded.
In this training, I provide this is the software. I put entire this file in one folder for you. One file, two file, 3, 4, 5. Total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is your software, 20 GB. Okay, 99.5 GB. This is your software. Okay. So when you first of all, after downloading this file, you select first file. That's enough. Only first file enough. Select first file, right click and click extract here. It will be extracted in one of the folder. It will take 6 minutes, like 5 minutes to extract to complete. When extract completed, you got one of the folder here by this name SAP ERP 6.0 EHPAD. This is the software SAP ERP 6.0 EHPAD software. Today we have some time. I take some extra time today's class.
Sure, Vinay.
Yeah. So in this training, what are the points I covered? I covered homogeneous system copy. Today and tomorrow your topic is homogeneous system copy. Homogeneous system copy means, suppose in your company you are using development system. In your development system you are using Windows operating system, SAP ERP 6.0 EHPAD and MS SQL Server database. Now we brought new system in company, that is production system. So you want to copy entire data what is available in development system, you want to copy entire data into production system, but without changing database and operating system. Means in production system also you are using same Windows operating system, same MS SQL Server database. That is homogeneous system copy. When doing homogeneous system copy, you don't want to require migration key. Without migration key, homogeneous system copy is successful. Why? Because when you want migration key means when you are changing operating system or database, on the time only you want migration key. So this topic, homogeneous system copy, you don't want migration key. You have two types of migration. Already you know. How many types of migration you know? Anything? Anyone is know here? How many types of migration?
Uh, DB migration and OS migration, like in real time.
Not like that. In migration only, we have two types of migrations.
Oh, okay.
Classical
Homogeneous
migration,
system.
DMO migration. DMO migration means database migration option.
So DMO
Classical
stands for like
database migration option.
okay, database migration. Okay.
What is the problem? They did not showing. I think it is maintenance or under maintenance. It is extracting. Oh, what happened? https://support.sap.com is the SAP official website. It is called SAP Service Marketplace or SAP Support Portal. I think you know that one. All the software and supporting files, everything, notes and guides and everything you download from SAP Support Portal only. https://support.sap.com/migration key is the quick link for migration. Launch migration key application. Enter login name and password. Click request here. Click I agree. How many types of migration? 2 types of migration: classical migration, DMO migration. Database migration option. Anyone ask what is the differences? What are the differences between the classical migration and DMO migration? Means classical migration are done by using as software provisioning manager. DMO migration are done by using some software update manager. Classical migration are done by software provisioning manager. DMO migration are done by software update manager. Now today our experiment is in classical migration. Our SID is DEV. Present our system, whatever system we are extracting, no, our system SID is DEV. Our system release is 750. NetWear 7.5, 750. SAP ECC 6.0 EHP and NetWear 7.5 release is 750. And operating system is Windows operating system. And database is MS SQL Server. And database, this system computer name is DEV SRV. What is this one? Source system. Source system means present system details. This one. Got it? It is, I think it will take time. 7 seconds. After this extracting, I show this one. Okay. It's completed. Now this is the folder. In this folder, you have file software ready. I show you after. Now this is the present system details. Okay. Now in target system means suppose I am enter PRD. Operating system, Microsoft Windows only. Database, Microsoft Structure Query only. Computer name, PRD SRV. Now this is called which migration? In classical migration, I am asking you DMO migration. In classical migration, this migration are called as, you have any idea? In classical migration, what I am doing now? Classical migration. This is called as homogeneous system copy. Why this is homogeneous system copy?
Because the operating system and database system.
Yeah. In source system and target system, operating system and database is same. There is no changes. That's why it is homogeneous system copy. Before some of the person they told OS migration, database migration like that. No, everything will become on classical migration. Got it? But
okay, yeah.
In DMO migration, you did not do like that. That is difference. In DMO migration, only one migration only came. But in classical migration, you have homogeneous system copy, heterogeneous system copy. In heterogeneous system copy, you have OS migration, DB migration, OS and DB migration. In homogeneous system copy, you have only single experiment only. Got it? Clearly? Now, is there any doubt? How to generate migration key means, like this you enter details means, here you have installation number. Means every system have installation number in company. Okay? Every system have installation number. Select installation number, click request means you got migration key. Got it? By this way only you generate migration key. But this homogeneous system copy is migration key. You want migration key for this homogeneous system copy?
No
Migration
need.
key is not required.
Not, no need migration key for homogeneous system copy. Why we don't want migration key? Means we are not changing operating system or database. Suppose you are changing operating system or database, means on that time you want migration key. Without migration key, system copy is not possible. Got it? Now this is my software. I provided two types of options for you. This is the already installed software. I have permanent license key for this software. Okay, you want this software, or otherwise you want to install for fresh installation, means I provide that software also. Your wish. You want this software enough, or you want that software, means your wish. Okay, where you put this software means, suppose in your system, in your laptop, suppose any drive have free space 300 GB, 350 GB, means in that drive you put that folder. Got it? In your system, in any drive, you have 300 GB minimum, 300 GB free space like that. Above also no problem. Start 200, 250, 300 GB, 200, 250 GB, 300 GB free space is there, means in that drive you put this folder. Got it? Now double click this folder. Simply you double click this one. Before double clicking this one, you want to install VMware in your system. I already tell how to install VMware to you. In this batch, previously 2 persons is there. Chan, I already told you VMware how to install VMware is completed. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So new students is there, no? I shared that one how to install VMware. Okay. Now what you do means, click here. I provide 128 GB RAM here, but you select RAM. How much RAM means? Suppose your laptop is 4 GB RAM, means you select 2 GB. Your laptop is 8 GB RAM, means you select 4 GB. Your laptop is 16 GB RAM, means you select 8 GB like that. Okay. After changing, after selecting RAM, click OK. Now click here, process. On top of process, click here, number of process. Right click here and click task manager. My system have 2 process. That's why I provide 2 process here. Number of cores for process. My system have 12 cores. That's why I provided here. Okay. Suppose your system have 2 processors, means you select 2. Otherwise your system have 1 processor, means you select 1. And your system have 4 process like that, means you enter here half of the process. Okay. Your system have 2 processor, means you select here only 1 like that. Your system have 4 process, means you select here 2 process in the drop down box. Got it? And click, you no need to click this one. You want to change only these 2 options only. Got it what I'm telling? After changing these 2 options of your suitable laptop, click power on this virtual machine. So you select I moved it or copied, anything, no problem. You click I moved it or copied, anyone, anything. And this is the full screen button. Click here. Now press Ctrl plus Alt plus to delete to sign in. Every time when you log in into this operating system, compulsory use that option to sign in. VM Send control plus alt plus delete. Username is administrator. My this server username is administrator and password is admin.123. Small letters admin admin dot 123. Enter. But I enter wrong user. Okay. After you install, click here. I am sign out in that user. Okay. Once again, VM send control plus alt plus delete. You have two types of accounts. Okay. One is administrator. After installation, you have your SID ADM account. After installing SAP software, you have SID ADM account. Our SID is DEV ADM account. You log in this account. Okay. Username is DEV ADM. And this password is you want to enter master password here. Master password means when installing SAP software on the time I provide one of the password. That password is master password basis.123 small letter. I want to enter that password here basis.123. Enter. Before starting the SAP system, you want to wait 2 minutes, 3 minutes like that. Because why means some services want to up after only want to start the system. Here all the persons have idea how to start the system. You have clear idea on how to start the system.
Yes.
Yes, Vinay.
Suppose you want means I explain you. Okay, now compulsory I want to start and install SAP GUI and I explain everything. This is you want to feel like company environment only, not in training environment. You did not feel like this is not in training environment. This is company environment, real-time project like that only you want to feel. Now double click SAP Management Console. In Windows operating system, you use SAP Management Console to start and stop the SAP system. To start and stop purpose, you use SAP Management Console in Windows operating system. Double click, click S. Manage, expand SAP systems. Our SID is DEV. SAP SID is DEV. And database SID also DEV only. Expand. Like this, they want to show all the instances clearly. Now you start the system. This is database instance. This is ASCS instance. This is primary application server instance. Okay. ASCS instance number is 10. Primary application server instance number is 11. 1 minute. One important call is here. Yeah, sorry for delay. Yeah. So now how to start the system. Right click the SID, all task, start. Okay. Our here you want to enter the master password. Basis.123 small letters. Okay. First ACS instance will be started after primary application server instance will be started. So gray to green. Green means started. After green started. Yellow means it is starting. You want to wait. SID will turn into green means the system is started. That is the meaning. Okay, now system is started. Now I want to log into the system. I want SAP GUI here. Yeah, this is the software. I provide this software also to you. It's command GIF file. You want to extract that GIF file here. Right click, properties, change, VMware, apply, OK. Right click, extract here. Okay, it extracted. Okay, now double click this folder. Double click press one folder. Double click GUI folder. Double click Windows folder. Double click Win32 folder. And just enough double click SAP GUI setup. We just enough need SAP GUI only. Double click, click yes. And click next here. And just enough select SAP GUI for Windows 7.70. Select this option. Click next. Click next. It's installing.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello, ask me.
Yeah, yeah. So this GUI software is there, right? So now you are installing inside VMware, right? This one.
Yeah, but in
Okay, so
company it is in outside,
okay,
not in where SAP software is installed.
okay. Suppose in my personal laptop, if I have this SAP GUI software outside, can I connect this GUI to that virtual machine VMware?
Yeah, it's possible. From here also now I connect. From here also,
Okay.
this is Windows 10. From here also I connect to this virtual machine. Got it?
I mean, I'm
Your
asking like I mean, from SAP GUI in our laptop to this virtual VMware, inside VMware, if I want to do any practices.
Means SAP, yeah, here I have SAP VM, means from here to I connect to
Okay.
VM. In your laptop,
Oh,
this
okay,
is
okay.
Windows 10 operating system. On Windows 10 operating system, you have SAP GUI. From there, you connect to
Yes.
VMware. In your laptop, only VMware also is available. You insert VMware here to connect, or otherwise here also to connect. Got it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah.
One minute. Okay, now after what you want to do in this VMware means you want to do some post installation steps. Now we want to do some post installation steps. You know idea on post installation steps here, anyone? One by one post installation steps, you have any idea? First of all, you create entry here. First of all, you double click SAP logon on here and click here, this icon, connection. Click next. Description means suppose I am providing SAP GUI for Windows system ID. Our system ID is DEV, means I want to connect DEV system ID. Primary application server instance number is 11. You want to enter primary application server instance number here. Primary application server instance number is 11. And here you enter computer name or IP address. I am entering computer name. Computer name is DEVSRV. Already system is started. So double click or otherwise select and log on. It connected. Okay, click here. Okay, anyone have idea on post installation steps here? You have ideas?
Like validations and this job setup.
1 minute. Okay. Now, what is the first post installation step now here? You have any idea?
SIG.
Not that one. First of all, I did not enter into the system. I'm in credential stage only. First of all, what they
we
asking?
need to log
What they
in with
asking? First of all,
gateway
what they
to
asking
user.
there? Means what they asking there?
So
మన
like
name
we need to
అడుగుతుంది
log
అక్కడ.
in with
What
the
they asking?
Default
user
client.
ID.
User ID? Only user ID only? They asking client user and password here. You want to provide client user password. Without client user password, login is not possible. But now only you
DDIC
install.
like is
But now only you install the SAP software. But I don't have client user password. But you have client user password. You have default clients 000001066 and the standard users SAP Star and DDIC users. You use that default clients and the standard users. You log into the system. But some reasons 066 client is not available in this version. You have only 000 client, 001 client. In 000, DDIC user and SAP Star user is available. In 001 client, DDIC user and SAP Star user is available. 000, DDIC, and password is master password, basis.123. Enter.
So for this DDK user, is this a default password or?
Not default password. When installation time, provide that password. I am telling that one on the master password.
Okay, master
Basis.123.
password.
Yeah.
Okay.
Click continue here. Okay, it is successful login on 000 DDIC user. I am logging off on that user. Log off. Yes. Now double click and 001 client DDIC user. Password is same password basis.123. Enter. Enter. Log off. Yes. 000 SAP star basis.123. Enter. Enter. Log off. Yes. 001 SAP star basis.123. Enter. Enter. Log off. Yes. Okay. This is the first post installation step. Is there any doubt on that first post installation step? You have 000 client, 001 client, and you have SAP Star DDIC user. In 000 client, SAP Star DDIC user login is possible. In 001 client, SAP Star DDIC user login is possible. This is the first post installation step. Second post installation step is you want to create user, your own user, named user. Why? We have SAP Star DDIC, two types of users is there. Two users is there, not two types, sorry. Two users is there, SAP Star and DDIC. The two users have full authorization. But why I want to create user here? Why means that DDIC and SAP Star have full authorization. That two users is there. But that two users is not supported for customizing and development some related tasks. That's why you want to create your own user. So in post installation, in starting only, you want to create your own user. How to create your own user? First of all, you log into the 000 client. And user is DDIC user. And password is basis.123. Remember, when you creating your own user in post installation step, they asked you want to create company address. Enter. What is the T code to create user? What is the T code to create user? This is the transaction code box. Transaction code means T code. T code means transaction code. You want to open any SAP program by using T code only. In SAP, we have different, sorry, in SAP, every program have different T codes. SU01 is the T code to create user. SU01 is the T code to create user. Enter. Here you want to enter the username here. In user input field, you want to enter the username here. So suppose you, how many types is there to create user? How many ways? How many types? There are two types is there. Directly you create user, and by copying also you create your user. Now I want to copy from DDIC2. Click copy button. From DDIC2 which user? Admin underscore 000. Admin underscore 000 is the new user. Okay, got it. Admin underscore 000 is the new user. Click copy. Okay. Now what they asking? Click documentation here. Here in description you enter anything, like anything your wish. After click address tab here. You want to create company. Click create button and enter any company name. In this training I am using this company name and click continue. After entering the company name, click continue. In this page you got any difference? I think you are all are SAP basis working persons only. I think you have difference in this page. You have any difference in this page? You got any difference? Here country star mark. Country star mark means compulsory want to fill up that one. Remaining fields you fill up or not, but country field means compulsory want to fill up, because star mark means compulsory. Want to provide country here. Click. Select and click copy. Copy. Okay. In this page, what is difference? Last name. Compulsory want to fill up last name. and click Log On Data tab and enter password here. New password for admin_000 user. I think basis.789. Basis.789. I am providing. Click Save. User is created. Exist, log off, yes, double click entry. Client is 000. In which client you created user, in that client only that user is available. User is admin_000. Password is basis.789. Enter. You want to create new password once again. Basis.123. Basis.123. Continue. This is the way to create the user in post installation step. And you want to create another user also in 001 client. 001 client, DDIC user, basis.123. Enter. Once again, same SU01. Same DDIC. Copy. Now it is admin_001. Copy. Documentation tab. SU01. Address tab. Create. Same company I'm using. Continue. Same here. India only. Continue. Same here. Last name. And password. Basis.789. Basis.789. Save. Exist. Log off. Yes. Basis.789. Enter. Basis.123. Basis.123. Enter. Enter. Okay, got it. Is there any doubt? This is the second post installation step. Is there any doubt on second post installation step?
Yeah, a company code, do we need to create in all the clients, whatever the user we are
No,
creating?
only this 2 times only they asked. After they did not ask.
Okay, so suppose if we are creating any one more client, so if you are creating the new user in that particular
Every
100
client
or
they
200
asked
client.
company code. Every client, in every client they asked company code.
Okay, so it's mandatory step that we need to maintain the company
Compulsory.
code.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Now next post installation step is installation check. Now I don't want to use the DDIC and everything. I use one of the user. Installation check. What is the T code of installation check is SICK or SM28 T code. SICK. There is no errors reported. SAP system check. There is no errors reported. This is the third post installation step. Next, fourth post installation step is license. Now how to apply license? What is the T code to apply license? S license is the T code to apply license. S license. S license is the T code to apply license. Enter. Now it is temporary license. Okay. You want to apply permanent license. These two license you get in single file only. maintenance license and software license you get in single only. System status. Database MS SQL Server. Software EHPAD for SAP ERP 6.0. Okay, how to apply license? Click this one. Click that icon. In D drive, that soft license key is available. Here you saw it is temporarily. When you apply license, within second it will came to permanent. The license will be work. Double click. Remember my decision. Hello. 2 license applied successfully. Continue. Okay, it is permanent license. Okay, but maintenance license will be came on 3 months only. This is the permanent license. Maintenance license only came for 3 months only. Okay, this is the way to apply the license. Without license, migration is not possible. Okay, means homogeneous migration is okay without license, but heterogeneous migration is not possible without license. How many is completed? Login, user creation, SICK, license. 4 post installation steps is completed. Next post installation step is you want to schedule all standard jobs. You want to schedule all standard jobs. How to schedule all standard jobs? SM36. Enter. Click here more. Click here standard jobs. Click here copy. We are scheduling all standard jobs. Reorganization jobs. Okay, click here SAP component. Our SAP component is here basis, BC, basis component. Click default scheduling. So here I am using step user is DDIC. Continue. Now all the standard jobs will be scheduled. All the standard jobs scheduled successfully. This is one of the post installation steps. Next, RJET and T-code. After installing SAP software, what is the profile path in voice level? In voice level, what is the path of profiles?
User SAP SID profile.
Okay, user SAP SID. USR, not user. USR, SAP, SID, SYS, profile. That is the path. In which drive you install SAP software? In that drive, USR, SAP, SID, SYS, profile. Profiles here available. This is voice level. In voice level, profiles is available. But in SAP level, profiles is not available. After installation, you want to import profiles into the database. After importing profiles into the database only, the profiles is available on SAP level. After importing the profiles into database, only the profiles is available on SAP level. This is SAP level. How to import profiles into the database? Utilities, import profiles of active servers. Okay, it imported successfully. Okay, now profiles came. This is one of the post installation step. Next, you go to the SE06 code. You want to initialize CTS. Click here. Do you want to reinstall CTS? Yes. Now we configure TMS. Exist. STMS is the T code to configure TMS. Enter. Click Save button. Now we got TMS ADM user. New user TMS ADM. I'm creating password here. basis.123. basis.123. Continue. Now I am logging into the domain controller system. This is the development system. Now we are configured TMS. Okay, you are logged in onto the domain controller. This is the development system. Now we want to see how many systems, means overview systems. Okay, overview systems. Now you want to create systems. Suppose here only development system is there. You want to maintain quality and production system, means SAP system, create virtual system. Suppose QS is the shortcut. It is quality assurance. It is quality assurance. Save. Now SAP system, create virtual system. ERD. Production system. Save. Okay, environment. Now we want to create routes between one by one system. Environment, transport routes. Here configuration. This is in disable mode. How we get this enable mode means click here, display or change. Now configuration, standard configuration. Now it is in enable. 3 systems in group. What is development system? This is the development system. Quality system. This is the quality system. Production system. This is the production system. And continue. Okay, now we want to see in big screen, means zoom in. Click save. This is single system configuration. No, it is not single system configuration. It is 3 system configuration. 3 system configuration. 3 system configuration. Transfer. Click yes. Now TMS is ready. And is there any post installation steps? Suppose last post installation step I am doing in this experiment. Suppose when here I am double clicking, the default client is 001. Suppose I want to change that default client. I am using regularly 000 client. Now I want to change default client from 001 to 000. How to change? First of all, login into the user 000 admin underscore 000. Already it is login. No. basis.123. Enter. And go to RJ10. In SAP system, you change any setting, you configure any setting by using profiles only. Now I am configuring setting. That's why I'm entering into the profiles RJ10 code. So what is the differences between the default profile, instance profile? What are the difference between the default profile and instance profile?
Default profile is for global.
Yeah.
Yeah, instance profile is specific to that instance, SES 10 and 11.
Default profile means whatever you're changing, that changes will be done in system entirely. Suppose in your system you have a primary application server instance, additional application server instance, means whatever you change by using default profile, that changes will be done in primary application server instance and additional application server instance. Means in system, whatever instances there, in all the instances that changes will be done. That is the default profile. Instance profile means every instance have instance profile. Suppose you use primary application server instance profile, you change only, suppose you use primary application server instance profile, you change the value, means the changes will be done only in primary application server instance only, not in additional application server instance. Means instance profile means particular in particular instance only the changes will be done. That is instance profile. Default profile means the changes will be done in entire the system. That is default profile. Got it? Now I want to change entire the system. That's why default profile, extended maintenance, change. Scroll down. Here there is double click. I want to change into the 000 client. Copy, exist, copy, exist, save, yes, continue. Continue. Log off. Why I want to log off means after restarting the system only the changes will be done. So whatever parameter value you change, no, that parameter value want to change means after restart the system only the changes will be done. Okay. Right click, all task, restart. Okay. This is the last post installation step. There are some post installation steps also is there, but this enough. So after this post installation completed, I stop here. Tomorrow we start. Means our system is ready to do homogeneous system copy. But in company, all this compulsory, all this already will be done. In middle of the company, you are doing post installation steps. But here I am showing what after the software I provide you, after one by one you do all this everything. After only you start that homogeneous system copy. Heterogeneous system copy also, first of all you want to do all these steps, after only you start that one. Okay, now is okay, got it? Is there any doubt? Now the system is ready to do homogeneous system copy. Tomorrow we do data experiment. Okay, that software license, everything I provide in this training. You got that software, everything by mail only. You use mail, you download that software and everything. I provide license also. It is the permanent license. Got it? Is there any doubts? Today class, is there any doubts?
Nothing.
You want to
Vinay.
ask anything?
Yeah, Venkat here.
Yeah, Venkat,
As
ask.
of now, we did.
Uh,
Yeah, as of now, we did all the steps in Windows level, right? So, is there any chance that we can do the practice like on Linux here?
Whatever Linux and Windows same only, no?
No, like in Linux, like we will be having some commands to be executed, right? Like while
What is
doing any.
where you are using command? Where you are using command in Linux?
I mean, as of now, so far that what we have covered here, we
Means
didn't get a chance to.
I am asking only where you are using commands in Linux.
Suppose if we want to launch this summer SWPM, we will be using
Yeah,
that script.
only for that one only. Only for that one only. You are using
Okay.
command. Everything remaining same. So when you are opening SAP GUI, for that purpose, you are using command in Linux. After opening SAP GUI, everything is same in Linux and Windows. There is no difference. When you open this SAP GUI in Linux operating system, everything is same in Windows and Linux. There is no difference.
Yeah.
I have migration key license and everything for this Windows. That's why I'm providing in this one.
No. Okay. Okay.
When we open SAP screen, everything is same in Windows and Linux. Just only one difference only in Linux and Windows. In Linux, you want to open SAP GUI, you are using command. After opening SAP GUI, everything is same. There is no difference. Because you want to get migration key from company side only. I have migration key for this system only.
Okay. On Windows environment.
Yeah. Suppose Linux means you got Linux OS license means suppose I have license in Linux means that license is not supported for your system.
Oh. Okay.
I provide that Linux software for you. I provide that key means that key is not working in your system. In Windows, it is possible. In Windows, that license key is used in so many systems, same software. But in Linux, it is not possible. Why? Because means Linux that MAC IP address like that, they link that address for license. That's why. Got
Yeah,
it? Is there any
okay.
doubt?
No from my end.
Remaining persons, is there any doubt on today class?
So did you share this docs and media files on the Gmail ID or what? How did you share, or you are going to share it?
Yes.
No, are you going to share the dumps and documents on mail ID, or you have already shared?
I want to share you. Send the mail IDs like that means I shared.
Okay.
Remaining persons, is there any doubts? Okay, I stop the section here. Tomorrow we continue after this only. Our software is ready. Tomorrow we continue from there only. From here only we want to continue tomorrow. Got it? But tomorrow what I do means, first of all here, I log off. I want to stop the system. Right click, Alt as stop. Okay, you also do the same process. Now system stop. Gray color indicates system stop. Close. No. Windows. Click here. Sign out. Press Ctrl plus Alt plus Delete. VM. Send Ctrl plus Alt plus Delete. Administrator. Admin. .123. Enter. Okay, tomorrow we continue here. From here, okay? Up to now, your system you want to ready like this. Got it? Is there any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, I stop the section here. Tomorrow we continue from there.
Thank you.
Okay, same timing, 6 o'clock, same timing. Okay.
Thank-
Yeah, bye to all.
Thank you, Vinay.
Yeah, bye to all.